So, hello and good day, everybody. You're welcome to this session, uh, to this introductory session. And this session, I'm going to be talking about binary index trading. Like we said before, this is just the intro session, right? It's just the introductions to just give some of us who are new to trading and some of us who are really just asked. I got a lot of questions about what binary trading is, what indices is. So this is just an introductory class to just explain to each of us what actually binary trading is. So please just follow the class, right? And I trust that you will understand. I made it very simple so that even if you've never heard anything about binary, about indices, about trading, you will be able to really understand, right? And so you're welcome once more. Thank you for enrolling for this course, right? And I trust that you'll be able to gain what is needed. So first, what is binary indices? Like we said, just like Forex. What Forex means is foreign exchange. That's just a short form for foreign exchange. So just like Forex or foreign exchange, shares and gold, binary or volatility are indices. So they are indices. Now, what are indices? Indices are usually used to represent stocks or commodities that are a representation of a part of the financial market. So for some of you maybe that really had you understand, some of you heard of many of these things going on, you must have heard of stocks and shares and commodities, right? Now, but in the now, for instance, let's say if you go to a market, what do you do in the market? You buy things, you buy rice, you buy commodities, you buy rice, you buy beans, you buy onions, all of those are commodities, right? You understand? Or stock fish and all the others. Now, but there's a part, now that's in the goods market, goods or commodity market, but there's what we call the financial market. Financial market are market for things like shares and some other things. For let's say that for some of us growing up, you must have heard maybe people say, wow, I have 50,000 shares of Zenith Bank. That means I have stake in this bank or in this company. Now, that is how the financial market is. You can have stakes. Sorry about that. You can have stakes in companies, right? Now, the financial market, there's a lot of things that happen. You can buy, you understand, the prices of goods and services. You can buy a lot of things. Now, that is just how the financial market is, like the way your normal market is. You buy and you sell. You go to your market to buy and sell. Same way in the financial market, right? You are buying and you are selling stocks and commodities and all the other things, Forex and gold and all the others. Now, but in this case, binary because there are only two outcomes. Excuse me. There are only two outcomes. That's a win or a lose. A win or a lose, right? And so now another explanation to just make us understand this better is, just imagine you're selling mango and oranges, you understand, and so the way to profit from them is actually the demand and the supply in the market. So what we are trying to do is, like, we are the middleman in between, right? The sales, we need to bring the consumer and bring the wholesale. And what do we do? For instance, let's imagine you have a shop in the market. Now, you're not the one buying the beans or rice. All you just do is this: you go to those villages maybe and buy them and resell them. Now, that's what the same thing we're doing here. We are just middlemen. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. Now, so what we do is that we buy when it's high and we sell when it's low. So we buy, sorry for that, we buy when it's high, when the demand is high, and we sell when the demand is low. So just imagine you are selling beans, right? When if you bought your beans, or let's imagine your orange, you bought your orange for 2 naira. When it becomes 10 naira, what will you do? You sell it, right? When the demand is high, you sell. When the demand is low, you do what? You buy, right? So when orange falls back to 1 naira, what do? You buy oranges, right? So you buy when it's low and you sell when it's high, right? And so that's what we are doing in the financial market. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be acting as middlemen, right? And so we'll buy most of our assets when they are low. Forgive me, please. This is late in the night. I'm recording. I've been under the weather for a little while. I just want to make sure that our class still begins on Monday, please. That's why I'm yawning so much. A little tired. And so we're going to be selling when it's high, selling when it's high, right? That's what we're just going to be doing. So the explanation, like I said, so in this case, our market is the broker. Our market is the broker, like like I gave you the explanation before in your market, right? That you're going to the market. For some of you that are in Ibadan, you must have heard of banking market, right? And so in this one also, we have a market. Our market is our broker, the intermediary between where we'll be able to buy the goods and the commodities. Just like us, if you want to buy your rice, your orange, your mangoes, you go to the market now. This way, we also have a market, or but in this financial market, we call them brokers. And our own, the way we'll be using is what we call binary.com, right? And what we'll be trading is commodities or indices, right? They are indices. And these are the four indices we'll mostly be focusing on in this course: crash 500, crash 1000, boom 500, and boom 1000, right? And so last but not the least, we'll just be looking at why binary and not forex, right? And the first one, it is faster than forex, right? Now, the why I love this now because I love binary, right? Is because it's faster than forex. Now, what we mean faster, like it's easier for a lot of things to happen very fast as compared to forex. For some of you, maybe that have traded forex before, binary might be new to you, but you will notice that it's faster, right? And so that's why we're just focusing on forex in this course. Now, number two, it is not controlled by the news. It's not controlled by the news. So there are many things you can actually just to in forex. A lot of things controlled by the news. The news can just change it, but in indices, it's the market you are just trying to study without necessarily having to read and stay with the news all day to make sure it helps you trade, right? And then the three, I love this point three so much, is available on weekend and on night hours. So for instance, I'm recording this video around 1:45 a.m., right? This is in the night, and if you can see, let me still show you, I'm trading on my phone, right? I'm still trading on my phone. Can you see this? Can all of you still see this? I'm also in a profit. Can you see this? So that's really what can happen. You can't do that with forex, right? You can't do that with forex. In forex, most of the time, because the market that you're trading on needs to be opened, right? They need to be opened. So if you're going to trade in the Aussie is the Australian money, right? The Australian stock exchange have to be opened, right? If you want to take JPY, Japan, or JPY versus USD, so the Japan stock exchange and the US stock exchange have to be opened, right? So there are certain times they open, right? And so you can't really trade them during the night hours like this because they also close. But binary is 247 every single point in time, 1 a.m. You wake up anytime. That's why I say it for some of you that you said you are very, very busy. Just make sure you block out some little time, maybe 2 hours in the night, maybe 1 hour in the night. Just make sure you block out some few times where you have a free time and just trade in those times, right? So you can do it even on weekends, on Saturday and on Sunday, right? If that doesn't happen on Forex on Sunday, you can't trade on Forex on Sunday, you can't trade on Saturday, but with binary, you can trade 30 days a month, right? You can trade 7 days a week. It's that good, right? And the last one, they are lower lot sizes. I love this one. Lower lot sizes to capital to start. I will teach you about lot sizes later, right? They are very, very important things you must learn. Then I love this, like I said, capital to start. For this one, you can start with as little as $10. That's about 4,600. Now $1 is 460. You can start with as little as $10, which is 4,600, right? It's that good. Just $10 you can start. And our goal for this course is to just make each and every one of you to at least at the end of this course, you should at least, if you make $5 at least just for 15 days times 15, let's say out of those 30 days you had 15 days that you really did not make too much money, but in out of those days, if you just made $5 just for 15 days, that's about $75 times 360. You could see. No, not 360, sorry. Dollar is 460 now. 75 times 460. 460. Can you imagine 34,500? So at least this is what I'm expecting from each and every one of you to be able to earn this per month, right? Now that you're in your learning phase, right? But don't rush. There's a process to read. Just follow the process and you get it right, right? So 34,000 at least in a month shouldn't be too bad, right? For an investment of, so please just, if you just follow everything we're doing in this course, right? You will be able to do that, right? So for a disclaimer, these strategies can also be applied to forex, but that's not covered in this course. Just understand it's not covered in this course. What we are focusing on is binary, and that's our focus. I've given you the advantages, and I trust that you must learn one or two things. So please, any other questions you have, you can paste them on the group. I will sure attend to them. All right, and our next video will be about how to start, how to register with our broker, how to do everything, and so that we can start trading. I trust you must have gotten value from this class. You have any questions, like I always say, please just check them in the group, or just uh just just put them up in the group. You have any questions, make sure they're in the group. Make sure you just put them in the group so that we'll be able to attend to them as quick as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and let me pause my video.